Did you know that the risk of heart attack doubles after the age of 60? This isn't a scare tactic, it's a medically proven fact. However, what many older adults don't realize is this. It's not just age, but how you live after 60 that truly determines your heart health. Every small daily habit can silently help or harm your heart without you even noticing. The good news? It's never too late to take control. In this video, we'll share 5 simple yet powerful habits that protect your heart and boost longevity. You can start practicing them right at home. No medication, no gym required. The first habit is often overlooked, but it could save your life. If you're over 60 or have loved ones in this age group, this might be the most important video you watch this year. Let's dive into 5 heart-protecting habits every senior should know. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any helpful health tips. If you like this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so we can improve and bring you better content. Move your body, even just gently. After 60, many people begin to slow down, and not always by choice. Joint pain, a stiff back, poor balance, or simply fatigue can make movement difficult. While resting may seem like the safer option, too much sitting is a silent danger. The truth is, the less you move, the faster your body loses strength. Muscles weaken, blood circulation slows down, and your heart, like any other muscle group, gradually loses flexibility. This process happens quietly, almost unnoticeably at first, but over time, the cost is immense physically, mentally, and emotionally. The good news? You don't have to run marathons or lift weights to stay healthy. Your body just needs movement, regular, gentle, and intentional. A 30-minute walk each day can do wonders for your heart, even more than many medications. Swing your arms. Feel the rhythm in your steps. Those movements send a message to your body. I'm alive. I'm still moving forward. And that message flows not just through your bloodstream but also lifts your spirit. If walking feels like too much, start small. Stand up once every hour. March in place. Reach your arms overhead. Try gentle yoga or tai chi. Even when sitting, you can lift your legs, rotate your arms. These simple motions help your blood flow and support your heart's work. What matters isn't intensity, it's your daily connection with your body. Even a small effort, when done consistently, can bring remarkable changes. You'll feel more confident, sleep better, reduce stress, improve balance, and help your heart regain a steady rhythm. Emotionally, you begin to reclaim a sense of control over your aging body, not by denying it, but by honoring and caring for it, bit by bit. Because movement isn't just about muscles, it's about how you stay connected to life. It's a choice to live actively, rather than surrendering to decline. And every step, no matter how slow, is a commitment to your future. If you're still reading and find this message helpful, type 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me. Now, let's move on to the next part. Drink enough water every day. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. Many older adults stop drinking enough water simply because they no longer feel thirstier because they want to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom. But this seemingly small habit can become a silent threat. Dehydration may not sound serious, but its impact on the heart is quite the opposite. When your body lacks water, your blood becomes thicker, stickier, and harder to pump. The heart must work harder to push this thicker blood through arteries that have already worn down over time. This added strain increases the risk of high blood pressure, blood clots, and ultimately, heart attacks. This doesn't happen loudly. There are often no obvious warning signs. It builds up slowly and silently with every skipped glass of water. But the solution is incredibly simple. Drink water regularly and mindfully. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, or more if you live in a hot climate or take medications that affect your fluid balance. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Make drinking water part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or taking your morning pills. Start the day with a warm glass of water. It wakes up your body and sets a positive tone for the day. Carry a reusable water bottle with you. Add lemon, cucumber, or mint if plain water feels boring. And keep an eye on the color of your urine. A dark yellow may be a sign your heart is already under pressure. Staying hydrated not only supports your cardiovascular system, but also boosts brain clarity, joint mobility, digestion, and kidney function. It's one of the simplest yet most powerful habits that anyone over 60 can adopt. And the best part? It's completely free. No pills, no procedures, just awareness, consistency, and a little self-discipline. Drinking water isn't just about quenching thirst, it's about preserving your quality of life, one sip at a time. But what if even after walking and staying hydrated, something else is quietly working against you? A silent buildup inside your body that you can't feel, but one day could stop your heart without warning? Let's talk about the hidden danger called stress, and how it can do more damage than you think. Reduce daily stress. Stress is often underestimated as a side effect of modern life, something we just learn to live with. But for the heart, stress is not background noise. It is a direct threat. After age 60, emotional burdens do not lighten. They become heavier. Loss, loneliness, financial instability, and health worries quietly creep into daily life, eroding the body in ways we cannot immediately feel. But the heart feels it. Whenever your mind tightens with anxiety, your blood vessels react. Blood pressure rises, inflammation flares, your heart beats faster, and your breathing shortens. All this creates invisible pressure on the very organ keeping you alive. The danger is that chronic stress doesn't alert you like chest pain or dizziness. It silently accumulates, weakening your resilience. It affects your sleep, eating habits, and energy levels. It causes you to move less, smile less, and gradually feel disconnected from your own life. But the truth is, you can regain control through small, intentional moments every day. You don't need hours of meditation or expensive therapy. What you need is presence. Sit quietly with a cup of coffee. Step outside and feel the air on your face. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. Call someone who makes you feel heard. Listen to music that lightens your soul. Allow yourself to breathe slower and deeper. These are not luxuries. They are medicine for your nervous system and healing for your heart. And never be ashamed to say you are struggling. The strongest thing you can do is ask for help when you need it. Because emotional health is just as important as blood pressure or cholesterol. In fact, they are all connected. However, even when your mind is peaceful and your heart is calm, there is one more truth you cannot ignore. It is the foundation for everything else. And without it, no matter how good your habits are, they will not be enough. That is why we need to talk about the numbers hidden inside your body and why they matter far more than you think. Monitoring blood pressure and cholesterol. There is a silent truth that too many people only realize when it's too late. Just because you feel fine doesn't mean your heart is fine. In fact, some of the most dangerous health threats, like high blood pressure and high cholesterol, develop quietly, silently without pain or clear warning. And that's what makes them so dangerous. They silently destroy your arteries, brain, and kidneys until one day they are no longer silent. After age 60, the body begins to change in subtle but important ways. Blood vessels gradually lose their elasticity. The metabolism of fats changes as well. Even if you've never had problems before, these quiet changes can lay the foundation for serious trouble. Therefore, monitoring blood pressure and cholesterol is not something to leave to chance or only check when you visit the clinic. It is something you must do proactively, regularly, and above all, with proper care. Measuring your blood pressure at home is not being overly cautious. It is good preparation. It is a window for you to see the burden your heart is carrying. A slightly elevated reading occasionally may not seem alarming, but if it repeats over weeks, months, or years, it will gradually erode your heart's strength. The same goes for cholesterol. You cannot feel when your LDL is high, but that is exactly what silently narrows your blood vessels, reducing the oxygen your heart and brain need to function well. The power of knowing your health numbers lies in the time it gives you. Time to change your diet. Time to be more active. Time to consult your doctor and act before damage becomes irreversible. There is nothing weak about proactively protecting your health. In fact, taking responsibility for your own health may be the strongest thing you ever do. Because the truth is, heart attacks rarely happen out of nowhere. They are usually the result of years of missed opportunities, ignoring signs, and silent neglect. But every time you measure, ask questions, or record your results, you are breaking that dangerous chain. You are saying, "Not me, not today." However, numbers are not the only silent enemy. There is another invisible force weighing on your chest, causing restless sleep and anxious thoughts. The longer it lingers, the heavier the burden your heart feels. The question is, Are you really doing these things every day or only occasionally? Let's talk about the most important habit of all. Make these habits daily, not something you do only occasionally. There is a silent truth that most people don't want to hear, but you need to know. A heart attack does not happen overnight. It doesn't come from one bad meal or one missed walk. It silently accumulates over the days you neglect yourself. But the good news is, just as damage builds gradually over time, healing can also be built little by little, not by bursts of impulse or temporary determination, but by daily commitment. It's easy to feel inspired for a few days. Maybe you drink more water, go for a walk, check your blood pressure. Then life gets in the way. Old habits return. You tell yourself, I'll start again next week. But your heart doesn't wait until next week. It lives in the present. It reacts to what you do every day, and it remembers everything. Every missed meal, every late-night snack, every argument you bring to bed, every promise to yourself you don't keep. Daily discipline is not about perfection, but about consistency. It's not about a perfect diet or getting 10,000 steps, but about continuously choosing health, choosing the future, choosing yourself. You don't need to change everything at once. You just need to keep showing up, one small action at a time. Drink water instead of soda. Take a walk, even if your knees hurt. Record your blood pressure, even if it's high. Choose peace instead of stress. Choose real food instead of convenience food. Choose rest instead of excuses. These are the choices that build a longer, better quality life. Not through dramatic change, but through gentle, repeated daily acts, with love and care. Because in the end, habits are your legacy. They shape the quality of your remaining years, freedom in your body, clarity in your mind, and the beat of your heart. No doctor, no medicine, no treatment plan can replace what you do for yourself every day. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop starting over, to stop waiting for a scare to change? Because your heart is ready, your future is waiting. And what comes next is entirely up to you. Conclusion: your heart is the choice you make every day. By the time we reach our 60s, we carry more than just age. We carry stories, memories, regrets, and hard-earned wisdom. We've watched loved ones battle illness. We've felt the aches that time quietly leaves behind. And we've all had moments where we wonder, how much time do I have left? But the truth is, it's not about how long you've lived. It's about how you're living, right now. And it all begins with the heart. A healthy heart doesn't happen by chance. It's not a gift of genetics or pure luck. It's quietly built through the choices you repeat every single day. Choosing water over soda, choosing to walk instead of staying seated, choosing to get checked instead of ignoring warning signs. These aren't just small habits. They are acts of love, of preservation, and of hope. And the most beautiful truth? It's never too late to start. Your heart is still listening right now. It responds when you move with purpose. It quietly heals when you breathe a little deeper. It adapts, it repairs, and it fights to keep you here. Longer, stronger, clearer. No doctor, no pill, no quick fix can replace what you give yourself through discipline, awareness, and daily persistence. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to live with intention. Care for your body the way you'd care for someone you love most. Because that person is you. As you move forward, remember this. Heart disease doesn't happen overnight. It builds up slowly, silently over time. But that also means healing and protection can also build every day, through gentle, consistent choices. You have more power than you think. You have more time than you fear. And you still have the chance to write a stronger new chapter for your life story. Start today. One glass of water, one walk around the block, one deep breath, one honest conversation with your doctor, one small step forward, because your best years don't have to be behind you. They can begin today. Be strong. Be steady. Take care of your heart. Everything shared here is meant to inspire you to live fully and to live true to yourself. Now, I want to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your life. Let's support each other and walk this path toward lasting, intentional health together. If you found this video meaningful, comment 1. If not, feel free to comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more inspiring content like this. Thank you for watching, and may you live the life that you truly choose.